Everybody, Brent Bowen here with Bowen Customs. We have a comparison video for you today. 2026 Ford F350 and a 2025 4th Gen Tacoma 6-foot factory bed versus the 6 3/4. So come along and I'll walk you through the options on these trucks. So F350, like I said, 2026, this was originally the 6 3/4 bed. Okay, now on our 6 3/4 beds, the flatbed replacement is an 86-inch long bed with a 6-inch headboard up front, so roughly 80 inches of bed space. This fits your flatbed campers perfectly, like the four-wheel camper Hawk, the Alaskan flatbed model, the AT Overland Terra, all great builds for this platform, okay? This is also our standard height flatbed, so we offer a standard height and a drop height flatbed. Depending on which camper you're going with and what options you're going for, we'll steer you one way or another, just depending on your needs. Now, one of the things with the standard height flatbed as you come around the side here is you have enough room for a rear drawer, and you will see it is quite a good size. Okay, 60 inches, 5 feet of storage, fully sealed just like the rest of the compartments, and this is a great option. Now again, you can get that lower height flatbed, but you do lose this feature, so depends on what you need. Locking slides to keep from sliding in when you don't want it to, okay? Fully sealed. As you come around the side here, you'll see the lighting, backup sensors relocated, DOT lighting, and our license plate panel that holds your license plate, backup lights, trailer connector, and your camera and spare tire access, okay? All of our flatbeds and camper beds and topper beds come with a recessed L-track in the deck. There are tons of attachment features that you can get for these. We also offer them on the side of the deck as an option as well. And I'll pop these open so you can see our storage on this bed. Pretty standard from us if you guys are familiar with our stuff. Tons of open space, fully sealed, waterproof, dust-proof. We've had really good luck with these boxes after lots of work, making sure they seal properly. And of course, our standard high departure angle on the back here. A lot of people ask about why is the departure angle up this high when the hitch is that low? It's a great question. The factory hitch is always going to be your lowest point. But if you watch any videos of someone taking a stock truck off-road, when they go through an obstacle at an angle, it's always the corners that hit, right? So when you're going through any sort of a dip or off a feature like a rock, the corners are what get hit first. So this actually is a very strategic design, gives you tons of clearance, okay? So that's our 86-inch flatbed on the Ford. Now, as we come over here to the Tacoma, you will notice a lot of similarities. So this is also the standard flatbed for, this is actually our first 6-foot 4th Gen Tacoma with just the flatbed, okay? This customer specifically optioned to have no headboard behind the rear window, and that was because they're getting a Bison Overland camper. Drew over at Bison builds a really cool composite box that this customer is planning on taking around the world actually. So we'll link up some links to their channel so you guys can follow along on their journey. But yeah, this is the 6-foot 4th Gen Tacoma. Similar idea, we have our lower storage. Because this customer deleted the headboard, which is usually where our fuel fill goes, we were able to relocate it into the lower here, okay? So he gets use of all this deck space, okay? And you won't see any of the back of this cab once the camper's on there. So yeah, same storage as we already looked at, same ceiling, locking, all key to like, okay? Same recessed L-track. And then as you come around the back of the truck, all those same features we went over on the Ford. Our tail lights, backup sensors, the same size drawer actually, believe it or not. You can get the same size drawer on a 6-foot Tacoma as you can on a full-size truck. Okay, so tons of storage back here, fully sealed, watertight, dust tight. Same license plate panel, tow plugs. We're able to relocate the Pro Power or Shore Power, depending on what you call it, for these trucks. Backup lights, all the things. Okay, same departure angle, recessed L-track. So yeah, so pretty cool. Just taking a look at the different comparisons here. Very similar concept and function, and we can just tailor it to fit the truck of your needs, different lengths, things like that. So if you guys want to learn more, you want to figure out how this can work on a build like yours, or you have a camper in mind, you want to know what fits, what doesn't fit, we literally do this all day with customers, talk about what can work for their specific situation. Give us a call, shoot us an email. Happy to do a consultation with you and kind of point you down the direction that we would recommend. So info@bowencustoms.com is the email, and we look forward to working with you. Thanks, guys.